Hi Leo, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be your reading for February 2021 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, possibly Venus, depending on which shows up, as well as other significant signs in your chart. If you're not sure what that might be, you can check out the description box listed below for a link to find your free birth chart. And always be sure to check out all of your main significant signs for a full picture of your potential experiences or things to potentially look out for or be mindful of or expect, whatever, what have you. Never give your power away to a reading, a reader, anyone or anything or anyone else. Today's reading is intended to assist you on your path to your greatest and highest good. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not already done so. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Okay. For Leo. Okay, so you have a pre-message of the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like there's something that you're putting action towards to potentially build your finances, your wealth, your prosperity, a house, some sort of investment or something. But you're like kind of like having resistance for it. With it or of it. I felt like there's been like a negative experience in the past that has caused you to kind of not really want to really fully invest and move forward in it. But I feel like you're passionate about it, so you're wanting to move forward and put some action behind something. It's going to either give you something long term, start to build. It's either going to allow you the opportunity to build something long term, or like either with a relationship, or it'll be like an investment as something. So even though you might find yourself a little bit hesitant and resistant towards it, it looks like you will eventually start taking action forward with it. For Leo for February. Leo. Alright, one more shuffle, we'll get started. Leo. Okay, that was quick. Leo, February. Leo for February. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. Let's pull some clarifiers. Leo. Leo for February. Leo for February. Leo. So the Ten of Wands clarified with the Ace of Pentacles for the bottom of the deck. So it looks like for some of you, I'm getting, there's been a heavy burden in regards to your home that you've been dealing with. It's taking a lot of finances from you. For others of you, you might have had this difficult experience that you've been dealing with, but you're allowing it to have like a new, fresh start to it. But at some point in your past, at one point in your past, it was something that you were going to walk away from. But it's starting fresh. There's like a new opportunity. And I feel like it's like something that's good. It'll, like, this new opportunity will lead to better growth for you or the situation. In your current energy, you have the Page of Pentacles clarified with the Chariot. So you might have had some like quick unexpected communication towards abundance or wealth, an opportunity for an investment of some sort. You might have received some communication regarding that, and you're like kind of deciding if you're going to like move towards it or not. The energy that's crossing that is the Six of Pentacles clarified with the Four of Swords. So some of you might not feel like that information is like honest or trustworthy. Sorry. Okay. There's a new opportunity for an investment that looks like it's like something that's pure and authentic, but you've been burnt in your past, and so you're looking at it like not really sure if it's genuine and authentic, if it's really sincere, because it's something that you do want to move forward to or with, but it's something at the same time you feel a little bit of hesitance. Your underlying energy, you have the Page of Cups clarified with the Three of Swords. Yes, so somebody had hurt you in the past. There might have been like what is it called? Like third-party relationships. Like people might have cheated on you who you've been in relationships with. People that you genuinely loved and cared about, and you shared love for them. They didn't give it back necessarily. It wasn't fair and balanced. For some of you, you might have heard or wanted to hear from somebody from your past, potentially, that broke your heart. In your recent past, you have your Knight of Cups, and you had the Seven of Swords come in the reverse, but I flipped it, and it did come in the upright, so I just want to handle it as like it's something. Okay, let's go into the card. Okay, so in your recent past, there was somebody who communicated with you. They were somebody who wanted to provide you with an opportunity of love. But for whatever reason, it fell through. It did not get off the ground, but it didn't fully go away either. I'm getting for some of you in your recent past, somebody that was like trying to, okay, I'm getting a couple of different things. For some of you in your recent past, you might have found out somebody that you had a connection with was being deceptive. For others of you, I feel like you've provided you received an opportunity to like rebuild something, and you're not sure if you can trust it. Okay. In your crowning energy, you have the Nine of Wands clarified with the High Priestess. So you're really thinking about like your intuition. You're really trying to like, because you don't want to get burned again. You've had a difficult experience in your past already that was hard for you. And so you're thinking like, how do you avoid it? You're trying to use your intuition and like really stand your ground and hold your integrity about you, because you know like how difficult it can be, and you still have some fight in you, but you're kind of exhausted from the fighting that you've been doing. But at the same time, you're still like, you're willing to fight if you have to, but you're really like, and I feel like for some of you, you might be agitated and more more aggravated more than you might usually be. But you're trying to use your intuition to like really bring clarity and stick up for yourself, and like understand the balance of how to, or to use your intuition to understand how to bring things back into balance. Your near future, should things remain the same, you have the Three of Cups clarified with the Star card. So in your near future, it looks like you're going to have this wish fulfillment of something that you had hoped for, of this celebration. Whatever this celebration is, it's something that you've wanted for quite a while. It's something you've wished for and hoped for. And how you see yourself, you have the Ace of Cups clarified with the Eight of Swords. So it looks like you see yourself as somebody who's very loving and caring, but at the same time, you don't feel like you give yourself too quickly. Other people might disagree with that. I feel like you see yourself as loving but guarded. Some of you might feel a little jaded by your past experiences. How other people see you, you have the Tower and the reverse clarified with the Empress. So other people might see you as that, like, you try to fix things. Like, people might see you and say that you try to prevent things from naturally happening, and you try to like manage things and control things so that they could go the way that you would want them to go. Your hopes and your fears. You're very hopeful of having a new opportunity to create wealth and abundance for yourself. You're hoping to receive some sort of insight or clarity or opportunity to create great wealth for yourself. Your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups. And to clarify that, you have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like there's this new opportunity that you're passionate about in regards to a love environment, like a home environment. There's a new opportunity to create or revive something that you thought had gotten to its end. It's probably in regards to a romantic relationship, either a marriage or like a long-term relationship, or something that has like a really strong bond between it, something that's either happening for a long time or is something that is very strong if it's been happening for a shorter time. At one point it was too much to bear because of juggling or things that were going on. It became like the relationship itself became toxic, and so it kind of like created a lot of mental anguish, arguments and difficulty, because somebody was trying to balance something or juggle something, or somebody felt like they were. But now it's allowing this new opportunity, for whatever reason, is coming in and allowing for this loving environment to be created, to be nourished and built. But at some point in the past, it was something that was difficult. Let's see, do we want any more? Okay, let's get some additional clarification for Leo for February. Leo for February. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already done so. If you're interested in reaching out to me for a personal reading, or you want to know the decks used in today's reading, you can find all that information in the description box below. Leo. Okay. Sorry, one more. Okay, let's get, just because I'm nosy, I know the past is supposed to stay in the past, but get more clarifiers. Okay, so it looks like the situation in your recent past, you had to have something confronted. It was something that impacted your finances as well. In some way, shape, or form, you had to like confront somebody's bullshit and call them on their lies. And you had to like really stand in your truth. The Hierophant, Two of Wands, the Magician, Justice, and Six of Cups. Okay, so whatever the situation was where somebody was like coming back or like making new strides of communication, it was in regards to a like a long-term relationship, potentially, well, more than likely a marriage. And somebody at some point wasn't sure which path that they were going to go on. There might have been even divorce considered at some point. But ultimately it was thought upon like how connected, how long this relationship has been. And it became something that somebody didn't want to walk away from anymore. So somebody might have like, I feel like some of you might have went back to an ex, and it might not have been the best idea. They might still be sneaky and shady, whereas some of you went back to an ex potentially, and they had learned their lesson. They're going to like show you better in the future. Others of you, you might have had this communication from a new person that wanted to provide you like some sort of movement, this new offer, like even a date. You might have went out on a date, and you're trying to like see if that person's sneaky and shady. It's going to be different for everybody. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find all those details in the description box below, or always go with your own intuition as well. Let's see. Okay, so you're really trying to follow your intuition in regards to being left out in the cold in the past. Like I said, your finances could have even been impacted at one point, either with this person or this relationship. At one point, it was something that you felt yourself stable and secure in, but it was something that that ultimately ended. So you're trying to get to the point where it goes like where you can be proud of yourself again, where you can stand in your confidence, where you can have your wish fulfillment, and you're trying to follow your intuition to be able to get to that point instead of getting left out in the cold again. In your near future, I feel like a lot of you guys will have something to celebrate. There might be things that are I feel like somebody's working on something for you behind the scenes, and you might not be aware of it. For some of you, somebody might be working on an opportunity, like working on a plan to put movement and action towards providing an opportunity towards you. For some of you, you might have this, like you might have been wanting an opportunity with work in some way, and you've wished for something like either a promotion or like a change in a job, or you might have wished to get the job if you've had a job interview. And in your near future, it looks like you're gonna, it might be not everything you expected, or things might be a little bit different than what you expected, but it looks like it'll be something that's worth working on, and it'll allow you positive movement forward to create new opportunities. Let's see. Let's do hopes and fears. Here's for Leo for February. Okay. I'm getting that for some of you, you're very much hoping for this new opportunity to have something to invest in, but you're not very passionate about it. You're holding on to an opportunity because it might be something you're used to or familiar with, but I feel like there's a better opportunity, something you're more passionate about coming in for you. For others of you, you might get an opportunity with something new for you, but it's not going to be what you're interested in, but you might still go along with the opportunity anyway. There might be communication. Some of you might be hoping and or fearing communication or conversation in regards to like love, somebody providing an offer to you or accepting an offer. You might have clarity or truth in regards to an offer that was either extended or accepted or offered to you. Final outcome. Final outcome for Leo. The Empress. Woo woo. Hey. Okay. So and then you have the 8 of Wands for the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this new opportunity to create something is something that like to either create something or repair something is something that has been in the works for a while. You've thought about it or spoke about it or something. You've wanted it for a while. But now you're sitting at a good opportunity to actually create what it is that you've been wanting to create in the way that you've been wanting to create it. I feel like you just really have to like stick to your truth and your inspired actions or clarities that you get and follow your own intuition. And that's going to allow you to be able to create amazing, beautiful things, to not only be able to think them up, but actually be able to birth them. It might take you a little while, and it might be a little bit different than you expected, but it's going to be something that you're going to be very proud of and happy with. Okay, Leo, this has been your reading for February. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not already done so. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light.